Hello everyone, greetings from West Kintyre, standing on the beach at Moosdale, where if you could see behind me you'd look across to the Isle of Gigha and Cara and Islay and Jura. Very, very beautiful day with the blue sky and the lack of clouds. Except for the fact that there is a very dark cloud hanging over all of us at the moment, as we contemplate the building and escalating news of the coronavirus and how it's affecting every single aspect of our daily lives. Friends, behind me in the distance, in the shot of this camera, is one of the 3 churches that I am very proud to be minister of. This church in the distance, I don't know if you can see it from here, is called Claich. There's another church about 12 or 13 miles up the road in Clachan. And across on the Isle of Gigha as well, there are friends and parishioners who will not be able to go to their local churches for worship because, sadly and tragically and devastatingly, we're not able to open our churches for concern that people will spread the virus. So I'm trying to dig out my old skills of making videos and putting things online to try and help us find a way to still be part of the church. And yet in this area the internet connection is not always great, and there's quite a lot of people who don't actually use the internet because they're of a generation where that's not their normal practice. So as I try to cobble together some kind of World Wide Web online service of worship to keep our church people and our parishioners together, I would ask you to try and help me. First of all, if you do have the internet, I wonder if you would be interested in tuning into a service on YouTube that I will post on our website. That's the website of West Kintyre and Gigha churches. Just type that into Google and you'll find us. And that way you can be part of things. But secondly, and perhaps more importantly, I wonder if you would help me try and reach the members of our community who won't log in because they can't log in. My thinking is this, that if you were to tune in to the YouTube video that I post online and then phone up somebody that you know who would like to be part of that but who can't be part of that, you phone them up, you say hello to them and you ask how they're doing and you spend time together. But on top of that, you then invite them to listen in to the little service. They can't watch it, but they can hear it. If you will take your phone and the little mouthpiece part that you speak into, if you put that down beside the speaker of the device that you're using to tune in to the YouTube video, my hope and my prayer is that you and me together can help people who already feel pretty isolated and who will be feeling even more isolated. You'll be helping them to be part of something much bigger. So let me know how you get on with that. You'll need to make sure that the volume on your internet device is turned up as high as it can be without interference. And remember to make sure that the microphone part of the phone should be sat beside the speaker part of your device. Friends, the churches are all closed all over Scotland. That does not mean that the church is closed. Because actually many ministers like myself and many of my colleagues have been trying to put across a message for years that the church is not a place you go to, The church is a body of people who go to others and to each other. The church is the people of God. The church is the community of people doing the work of loving our neighbour. And I would invite you to be part of this new, unexpected, forced upon us, online version of church, where we try to create community beyond our walls and try to create community with the youngest through to the oldest, the fittest to the unfittest, and everyone in between. Friends, thank you so much for sharing in what I and all over the internet you'll find many of my colleagues are trying to do. Let's try and work together with restaurants and schools and churches and the NHS and everyone else to make sure we can continue our community life as best we can, even if we're having to adopt and adapt to new methods. God bless you, one and all. And I hope your day is as beautiful as this day here in West Kintyre.